Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, for watching my videos, for all of your kindness, all of your love, your support and your wonderful comments. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you. I wanted to warn you guys, there is a new scammer who is impersonating my channel, and they have the same icon, the same name, and they are writing under your comments to my videos, offering some kind of services, sharing, asking you to message them on WhatsApp or using American number, and I don't have any American numbers. I live in Europe, so it's not me. I would never approach you like that or pressure you to have a reading with me ever, or offer my services in this way. So I'm hoping for your discernment. Anyway, today we've got a more general reading, and it's messages from your ancestors. I'm truly hoping that the messages will be general, but with me it's never like that. It's always a pretty clear storyline, as you know if you've been long enough with me. So anyway, I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose the blue Chalcedony stone. Let's see what messages do your ancestors have for you. And we've got the Hierophant, Constancy, Death, Size, Knight of Pentacles, and Wife. This reminds me of something. Pile 1, a few readings back, or maybe even the last, the reading before the last one. Like very similar energy, very similar. Commitment, family, stability, and then not being able to get there. But I'm going ahead of myself. Let's start from the beginning. The past energy with this Hierophant and Constancy. There was some sort of establishment in your life. It might have been a connection, might have been a family with someone, might have been, I'm not necessarily feeling a family. You guys, I feel like it's a relationship all over again. If you came here for like a job reading or help with your personal development or whatever it is, I'm sensing a relationship here. I'm sensing a relationship, and I cannot shake this feeling off, so I'll go with it. Past energy, and I apologize for the sound. There is a construction outside. Cannot help it, cannot. So anyway, there was some sort of stability in your life, some sense of this is going to last, this is going to stay in my life, I feel like this is important, this gives me the sense of stability, foundation, basis, and like this is mine, this is, especially if it's a person, if it's a connection for you. It felt like maybe some of you even were in a committed relationship with this person, as in married, as in at least living together. If not, that was something that you were very focused on. Possibly even both of you wanted it, wanting to manifest this beautiful home, family, marriage, whatever it is. Loyalty, faithfulness, that's the energy I'm feeling here with this Hierophant and the Constancy. It just felt right. It felt like it would never go away. It would never, this person would never betray you, or this connection wouldn't fade away, or it wouldn't you won't fall apart. There is a sense of belonging, and this is something that is almost like sacred to you, especially if this is a relationship, a family, committed relationship, something that is that has taught you both a lot. And almost there is the sense, as long as this is in my life, be it a person, be it a connection, whatever it is, I feel like I'm on the right path. I want them to be in my life forever, basically. I don't want this to end. I feel like you had huge hopes for something here. Even if you didn't achieve this, the hopes were very high. For some reason your ancestors wanted to talk about this storyline here. Again, if this doesn't resonate, don't watch this reading, don't waste your time, it's just not for you. Choose another pile or another reading altogether, as I always say. But yes, let me clarify. I want to clarify to be sure, but it's a powerful energy here. Feeling very certain. Even through hardships, through difficulties, not wanting to let go of the situation of this person. At least being able to imagine the future with them. A beautiful future, a committed future. What is this Hierophant about here for pile 1? You see? I feel like it was all there. There was a lot of love. There was a lot of just this feeling, this is mine, this person is mine. I feel so good when I'm near them. I want to work on this. I really want to build with them. I really want to invest in this connection, in this relationship, into a family if you had a family. I want to make it beautiful. I want to make it a masterpiece, like that quote. What is it? I want to create something beautiful and that will be my life. Something like that. Here, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Wanting to create this establishment, this very, very stable marriage, be it a family, be it a committed relationship, just putting all of you in it, all of your energy, all of your effort, all of your time. And I'm so sorry, you guys. Pichinka, moving the camera all over again. It's totally fine. Little puppy. Yes, what I was saying is that you were so ready, and almost like you saw it. You saw that picture with this person. You saw that future with them. You wanted to work on it because there was love. There was love. But it's almost like your ancestors want to congratulate you on your willpower, on your strength, on your commitment, and you're very strong as a person. You can do anything if you put your mind to it, if you decide, if you focus long enough. It's something that they want to clap for you in regards to that here with this Hierophant. But you guys, I feel like it didn't work out. I feel like it didn't work out eventually, because at the moment you are going through a period of grief, of letting go of it, of almost like realizing that this is it. There is nothing much I can do anymore. The situation must die out. I have to let go of it. Otherwise I don't know. There is no more life force in it. Currently they are so loud I cannot shout. I apologize, you guys. Mercury retrograde, all of the sounds, all of the action is here while I'm filming. It will get better. So your current energy, I feel like you're mourning this. Whatever it is you were so focused on, so ready and so devoted to work on, to build. I'm sensing it's a relationship, you guys. I'm sensing it's a relationship. Something very serious. You were very serious about this person. You saw that picture in your head. We'll get there. I've got what it takes. I love you. Our emotions are good, in the right place. But at the same time, right now, I feel like you guys, it was just impossible to continue talking over the noise. I waited until it stopped for at least a little bit, so let's continue. Yes, I'm sensing an ending here, and it's more so an ending for you, like emotional ending, mourning something, grieving, putting something to rest. There's almost this almost like a sense of liberation as well. I can finally leave it behind me. I can, almost like I cannot invest in this anymore. I cannot continue holding on to this. At least for now, I feel like for some of you it could have been a breakup or just a period of understanding that this is not something that is going to last. I thought it was going to last, but it's not. Sadness is here definitely. But also there's this feeling of relief and understanding and accepting that there is nothing I can do here anymore. Nothing. I've tried everything. I've done everything I could do. To build, to resurrect, to preserve, to hold on to this. Yeah, it's almost like now I'm not hoping anymore. Now I'm not building that goal, that final dream. I'm not painting that picture in my head anymore. That's it, with this death and sights. Heavy feeling I'm getting from you right now. Heavy emotions. Future energies, pile 1. There is something else coming towards you, or somebody else, I should say, coming into the picture that is going, or who is going to give you exactly what you've been wanting over here in the past. And that is family, that is stability, that is long term, that is commitment, that is happily ever after you could never receive here. It could also be the person from the past, but I don't feel that after this death that you're going through at the moment, after this ending and grieving, I don't feel like, for more of you, I feel like it's a new person. I will clarify, but I'm getting an energy of someone new. And they're taking their time. Definitely someone who's coming slowly but surely. What is this? Who is this Knight of Pentacles for pile 1? Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah. No, you guys, I feel like it's a new person. Someone who's going to give you the sense of home, the sense of stability. It's almost like you lost this hope already, or you're just in a very difficult period at the moment emotionally. It's even hard for you to imagine that there will be maybe love again, there will be someone who will give you the sense of safety, stability, home, family ever again. Like, does it even exist? But this Knight of Pentacles is coming your way for sure. I clarified this card with the Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and Justice. Yeah, the energy of family, of marriage, legal contracts, equal give and take, committed relationship. This person is coming for sure. But I feel like it's going to take some time here. And it's something, as soon as they enter your life, it's going to be, I feel like, very unexpected, out of the blue, spontaneous. Someone very reliable, very dependable, very solid, very focused on their goal. If they decide to reach something, to achieve something, or to have someone in their life, they will never stop. They will continue, they will persevere. And we are clarifying this Knight of Pentacles with the Wife card. Definitely someone who is going to see you as someone very important for them immediately. Like, this is someone I've been always looking for. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 1. The background story here. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, family energy. Family energy. I feel like many of you, the big message here is the majority of you have been trying to maybe Save a family here, I feel like, for some of you here. Build a family with someone, but it didn't really work out, or at least a committed relationship with something promising, something long-term. It didn't work out. I'm not sure why. I feel like you're letting go of that. Something that you were hoping for in the past, working on very diligently. Now you're letting it go, but it's still coming to you. It's still coming, but in a different form, with somebody else. It's coming. The Knight of Pentacles, this person is coming. You will still get to your Ten of Pentacles here. You will. With time, you will be there. Let's look at your oracle cards. Interesting. Very mixed messages here, but let's see. We've got this card, Peace. There is a big message here, I feel like, for many of you to let go. To let go, especially with death and sights in the middle of your spread. Finally letting go, freeing yourself, liberating yourself, and letting yourself breathe freely again, to be yourself, to find your peace, to find your inner balance. I feel like that's what you truly need at the moment, because the times are turbulent for you emotionally. We've got this card, Storm Warning, as well. It's almost as though you've been expecting what you're going through right now, with the person from the past, with the situation from the past. It was coming, regardless of how much you were hoping that your connection can withstand anything. Eventually you'll end up together. I don't feel like that's the case. Now is the time to take care of yourself, come back to yourself, find your zen. We also got this card, Fragment. It's interesting, it's like this card, Death, but in a different expression, like a different imagery used. Letting go of an old version of you, letting go of the hopes and beliefs. It's almost like they were alive for you, in your head, in your heart, and now it feels as though someone living has died. Those dreams, those pictures in your head about the future, about something you were trying to preserve. I feel like it's time to let that go. Like the soul is soaring up and leaving the 3D realm. Ooh, it got very spiritual. But with this death, it's just... I feel like you're slowly but surely releasing all those hopes and focusing on you, on the future. We also got this card, Memories of Love. Yeah, this is why it might be difficult to let go, because of the nostalgic moments, because of remembering things. It's not even remembering the person. I feel like for you it's remembering the images of the future that you wanted to have with them. Remembering your hopes, remembering your goals, and like that final picture. That's the most painful part. So it's never going to happen, that kind of energy. It's a difficult thing emotionally when you are invested so much into something, maybe even for years, and it was never supposed to be. It was never supposed to come to your to manifest in your reality and to come about. I feel like that's where you are at the moment, realizing that. But again, I feel like emotionally you are getting over. I don't feel like you are holding on too tight and you are all in a very distressed state. That's not what I'm feeling. I feel acceptance. I feel a little bit bittersweet feeling. I feel sadness. But at the same time, it's almost like for the better. There is this feeling here, it's for the better. It's either this is how you are feeling, or that's what your ancestors, the messages from them, that's how they try to nudge you towards that way of being. Oh, my English today, you guys, I apologize if I'm not making sense. I don't know why. Coffee is not helping. Oh, I know why. Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Also, we've got this card, Woxin Crescent Moon, and it says, have faith in your dreams. Another message, not to give up. What you wanted in the past with that particular person in that situation, it's still going to come to you, but in a different form. Even more, even better, even like, almost like you'll be able to touch it, to sense it, to be in it. With this Hierophant, it was more so like spiritually, like a fog, a mist. But the Knight of Pentacles is very grounded. It's just something that is very solid, very tangible. You can, if it's a person, you can touch them. They will always be by your side. If it's like a home, you will live in it. As if it's a family, it's going to feel like it's happening. It's not just a distant dream or something that you're hoping for, or like hoping to have one day. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up on them. It's still possible what it is that you want. And I feel like it's related to family, to a committed connection, to being happy on emotional level, like to know that this is going to last. It's never going to go away. There won't be ups and downs, and it will be constant in your life. Then we've got this card, Eagle and Communion. Yeah, it might feel lonely at times, I feel, for you, especially now. Like, you might feel that since this person is gone, or you're not in communication, or you moved on from them, or the situation didn't work out, you might feel like there is no one else who can understand you, or who will be able to understand you in the future, like new people that you meet. There's this sense of despair a little bit, and loneliness. They understood me so well. This someone with this Hierophant energy. I feel like that person was someone who really resonated with your soul, and that's why you're holding on to them, working on this connection so hard. Almost like it's never going to happen again. Nothing will come close to this. No, but there will be different feeling. There will be different way of experiencing relationships, of experiencing commitment. And I just love the Knight of Pentacles. This energy, especially in my natal chart, I don't have any earth. Maybe like a fixed star in the earth element. All of my elements are mainly water, air, and just a tiny bit of fire. And when I see an earth element being strong and manifesting in someone's life, like something tangible, something you can touch, is so precious. It's not just empty words. It's not just an illusion. It's not just a mist in the air. It's not sweet talking. It's not promises. It's facts. It's facts. It's stable. It's something you can touch. I keep repeating the same feeling, but I just love the Knight of Pentacles and what they bring. They take their time. The Knights of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of all, but when they come for good. They stay in your life. They're never going to go anywhere. Oh, I love this energy. And then we've got this card, Balance. Beautiful, beautiful card. Again, there is this feeling of balanced relationship, commitment, being with someone who completes you, who feels like the missing piece, the piece that was always missing in your life. I'm strongly feeling relationships, guys. Your love life is going to tremendously improve in the future. Especially if you had big hopes for something and the situation just crippled down, got destroyed. This is not the end for you. Don't you dare giving up or getting desperate. More beautiful things are coming. So, yeah, I want to get a few more messages for you guys. Which deck? Let's use this one. What messages do your ancestors have for you, pile 1? Messages from your ancestors. And we've got this card, Apprehension, and it says moving out into the world, doubt, fear. I feel like that could be the energy where you're in at the moment with this death, feeling like there's nothing exciting out there. Maybe you'll never fall in love, maybe you'll never be able to trust. If this thing didn't work out, and I was so sure that it would, what else is there for me? I feel like you are leaving all of this behind, taking your time for sure, finding your inner balance. Mourning, it feels like mourning, letting go, accepting, grieving, all of those steps of like losing a person, losing an idea, like oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry, now someone came over, so I had to stop recording. I'm not even sure what time I've been interrupted during your video, but it's insane, Anyway, let's continue. What other messages do your ancestors have for you right now? What messages do your ancestors have for you? Pile 1. And we've got this card, Tranquility. Oh, I absolutely love this for you. And it says, trust, all will turn out well. Everything will fall into place. Peace of mind and tranquility are soon restored. Exactly what I was feeling throughout your whole reading. Even it feels like everything is falling down at the moment in your life, and something you've been working towards for so long, trying to manifest, trying to build with someone, trying to make a masterpiece. And you had such high hopes, and everything is crumbling. Don't you worry. Everything will fall into place. Everything will turn out well for you eventually. And this Knight of Pentacles is coming your way, and there's such a positive energy about it that I'm feeling with this wife and this little child, and I cannot even describe it well, what I'm feeling in English. Just this sense of comfort and home, and things finally being stable, and you can trust this situation. It's not going to fall apart. And at the bottom of this deck we've got this card, Honesty. And it says, love, compassion and truth will heal the present situation. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire. Then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. Yeah, especially if you're going through a breakup at the moment. It feels to me that the clear cut would be better than trying to stay and make like carrying a dead body, almost like after yourself, ahead on your path. Oh my gosh, why am I'm not making any sense, but this is what I'm seeing, the imagery I'm getting. Clear cut, being honest, completely open about your intentions, what it is that you truly want and what you value, and standing, like putting your foot down and standing up for your truth, for your desires, for your needs. I want to get one more advice from this deck for you guys. Messages from your ancestors. Pile 1. What messages do your ancestors have for you right now? And we've got this card, Self-Love. And it says, now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. Very much needed at the moment. Very much. Like this card, Tranquility, and this card, Peace. I feel like that's what all you need at the moment. That's all you have to do. To love yourself, to find your inner peace, and the tranquility is coming. All will turn out well. Keep believing it. Yeah. Do I have any more decks that I could use? I think I've used all of them. Yeah, so this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the answers you were looking for, the clarity that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose the moonstone. Let's see what messages do your ancestors have for you right now. And we've got 9 of Swords, Journey, the Hierophant, Gift, 10 of Cups, Pleasure Seekers. You guys, pile 2. In the past, I'm sensing a lot of worry in you, a lot of anxiety, very heavy thoughts, very difficult emotional state, maybe inability to sleep. And it's in regards to the journey, almost like the future, your future path. What's next for you? Maybe some of you wanted to travel. Maybe some of you, just a new path that you want to enter, a new beginning. It just feels, maybe you felt stuck in your life, like nothing is happening, you cannot move on. Maybe you're not comfortable where you are currently physically, so you wanted to change your location, to move, to travel. That's the energy I'm getting here. But there's a lot of fear about the future. What if I make the wrong decision? Or what if I made the wrong decision? The future seems uncertain, seems dark, and I feel like it used to give you a lot of anxiety, a lot of, there's a lot of overthinking, a lot of negative self-talk, maybe even guilt, confusion, in regards to some sort of journey, some sort of new beginning, some sort of endeavor, new chapter in your life, something you want to initiate, something you want to do, whatever it is. What's happening now? Pile 2. I need to clarify this, but I absolutely love this energy here. With this Hierophant and Gift. There's something beautiful unfolding in your life, whether it's already here or it's about to manifest, like very, very soon, because it's the present energy. It feels like you're being gifted with something incredibly valuable, incredibly stable, something that's going to last, and that nobody will ever be able to take it away from you. There is a strong sense of family commitment, long-term, something sacred. It feels right. It feels just right. I want to clarify just a second, you guys. I love the way it feels, but I'm not sure how it's going to come about. Almost like a compensation for you. There is a big message here that you're on the right path. Even though you are ridden with anxiety and worry, you are totally on the right path. Where you're headed, it's a beautiful place. The Hierophant, the Gift, the 10 of Cups. What is this Hierophant about for pile 2? Yes, it's a new beginning, you guys. It's a new beginning in love. I'm feeling in love. It's been very difficult for you. It's been a long journey, your history in love and relationships. But I feel like it's just something that's going to just like a sunrise, like a bright, warm sunrise in your life finally. So I clarified the Hierophant with the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful new beginning, very promising. And but I feel like you might be a little bit resistant to it. There's this energy of I don't trust it just yet. I don't know what it's about. I'm not sure whether I need it. I see you kind of protecting yourself. There's the self-defense, but it feels very pure, very sincere. With the Ace of Wands, there is this passionate new beginning, an impulse, a new, like a birth of something new and exciting. And the Ace of Cups, I just love how it's depicted in this deck. your heart, your cup is going to be overflowing with beautiful emotions. And I just love how it's clarified by the gift. It feels like a compensation for the struggles you've been in, for the pain that you've been experiencing in the past. Almost like your ancestors want to tell you, we saw you struggling, we saw how much weight you were carrying on your shoulders all by yourself. Here is something you're going to love. We hope you enjoy it. This is what it feels like to me. And I feel like it has all the potential to lead to family, especially for those of you who want stability, who want commitment, children possibly, emotional fulfillment, powerful emotional fulfillment. Just feeling like everything is good finally. I'm so happy. And it's nothing like what you've been in the past. It's totally different. Like superficial connections that you might have experienced, someone who's been flaky with you, evasive, someone who's been untrustworthy. This is different. It feels like a family. It feels like the Hierophant is a Taurus energy. Taurus is all about stability, long-term, building towards the future, investing. It feels almost like a gift is going to come about, if it hasn't already, as out of the blue, almost. I see you being all worried about the future, what's coming next, where am I going? For some of you as well, whether I'm going to travel or not, or relocate or not, something about your physical location. And you're being wrapped up in all of those thoughts until at a certain moment you just realize that you've been given something precious, so valuable. A gift, definitely a gift. Almost like for the lesson that you've learned in the past, for something that you've mastered, like a spiritual lesson of some sort. Let's look at the bottom of your deck pile too, to see the background story here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. You've been working so hard, you've been such a busy bee, and when I was clarifying the Hierophant, I also got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of this deck. Very similar energies of putting a lot of effort, working on yourself, bettering yourself, being very busy, mastering your skills, becoming a better person. And it's just, this is the outcome with this Hierophant and this gift and Ten of Cups. This is something you truly deserve. It could be that many of you have been very involved with your work, with your coins, with your money, finances, and didn't have much time for anything else. I feel like now you're going to be redirected very soon towards more emotional sphere of your life, personal life. Yeah, emotional satisfaction. Reaping the rewards of your work, of your labor, of your struggles, of your pain. It feels like blood, sweat and tears for me, what you've been through in the past. Let's look at your oracle cards. I'm going to put this away. You guys, the first card we've got here is Go the Distance. Again, very similar energy for some of you who were contemplating a journey, a move, a travel here. It's almost like an indication that it's a good idea, go for it. For many of you, if you've been doubting yourself, if you've been confused and worried, there is this feeling that you've got what it takes. You can pull it off. You've got enough energy, you've got enough knowledge, you've got enough... like it's very powerful intention. And again, this feeling of you being on the right path. Totally on the right path. Then we've got this card, Healer of the Ages. Yeah, a lot of healing is coming your way. Healing all of the past patterns, all of the sadness, all of the disappointment, and coming into new. Even like years of patterns of pain and disappointment in life and in love being put behind you. Like it's all going to be over. It's not going to bother you as much anymore. And the Hierophant is also very healing energy, very spiritual energy. Then we've got this card, stand your ground. Yeah, just like the Seven of Wands that I pulled. You might be a little bit stubborn when you get this gift, when your life improves in this way. When this person comes around, this relationship, whatever it is, this commitment, I feel like you have really strong boundaries at the moment. You won't just settle for anything. You will be very discerning, very grounded in yourself, very self-aware. And that's a good thing too. Then we've got this card, listening. Very interesting. I feel like for some of you there is the sense of feeling something new, that something new is about to enter your life, that something new is about to unfold, present itself to you just around the corner, if it's not already in your life. This powerful commitment, connection, whatever it is. Almost like you sense the wind going by already. Well, I don't know how to explain it, but very attuned to your path, your purpose, wherever you are headed. Very attuned, intuitively, empathically. Then we've got this card, Ancestors itself, and it says generations. I love this card in this particular reading. It's a huge message that they're with you, they're helping you, your ancestors. The Hierophant is the energy of ancestry as well, of family, dynasty. Plus we also got another card of family, Ten of Cups. Beautiful. I feel like your ancestors also want you to know that you are about to continue, for some of you, continue your family tree. And I keep looking at the tree at the back of this card. And we have many little palms, like palm prints. Prints? Anyway, my English. Very nice energy, all about stability, tradition, family, ancestry. Nice energy, I love it. And with the Hierophant and Ten of Cups, it's just perfect. Especially if you're at that age of, if you want to settle, if you want to have a family, children, totally on the right path. Do whatever you feel like is right action at the moment for you. Then we've got this card, New Moon in Aquarius, and it says bring love into the situation. I feel like you won't have to bring it, it's going to come to be brought to you with this Hierophant and gift. Beautiful love, beautiful stable relationship, it's coming. Definitely with this Ten of Cups. I feel like you guys just have to be open for it, because you are a warrior, you are someone who's been fighting for yourself, for your life, for your empire that you've been building. It's almost like, yeah, I'm sensing very strong personal boundaries. And this is like a message for many of you to be less rigid with them and open up when this beautiful thing comes. Share some love. And then, not surprised at all, we've got this beautiful card, Sacred Union. Definitely it's coming. Don't give up, especially if you feel like you're totally lost. You have no idea where your life is going. You have no idea where to live, where to go, what's next, if things are going to improve or not. Definitely yes, they will. Beautiful gift is coming soon into your life. I love that there is this tree again, almost like these two people, a man and a woman. They are represented like they're merged as a huge trunk of a tree, and their hands and their heads are like branches. I hope you can see this card. Another indication of like a family tree continuing. Yeah, I want to get more messages for you guys. Pile 2. What messages do your ancestors have for you? I feel like this one wants to come out. And we've got this card, Reflection, Illusion, Self-Examination, Distortion. Yeah, that's the energy of the Nine of Swords that you've been in. There's this confusion, doubting yourself, maybe feeling guilt, maybe feeling like you are so afraid to make a wrong decision, to steer off your path, to make the wrong choice. almost like being confused, very confused. What's next? What's next? Where is my journey taking me? That's what I'm feeling here with this card. Reflecting a lot on your situation, on yourself. What else? What other messages do your ancestors have for you, pile 2? You guys, and we've got this card, the journey. Second indication of travel. Not even second, we've got many. We've got go the distance, the journey, and this card's journey itself. And it says, you are soaring to new heights. Experiment, play, allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. Absolutely. And a pot of gold, we have this beautiful golden jewelry in this card, a gift. So very similar symbolism, I would say. So yeah, there's some sort of journey ahead of you that's going to bring you so much happiness, so much emotional fulfillment. Let's get an advice for you, pile 2. Messages from your ancestors. What messages do your ancestors have for you? And we've got this card, light. I'm going to read you the message in it. And it says, imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like you've been stuck in your rut, in your routines, in your responsibilities, and you forgot that you are divine, you're beautiful, you are deserving of love, of happiness, emotional fulfillment. There's this feeling of becoming lighter, becoming happier. Yeah, wonderful energy. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity you were looking for, answered some of your questions, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everyone who chose the citrine stone. Let's see what messages do your ancestors have for you. And we've got 3 of Swords, Melody, Queen of Swords, Widower, Knight of Swords, and Friend. Okay, pile 3. Very, very difficult emotional state I'm getting. A lot of sadness, especially in the past. Let's start from the beginning. The past energy. I'm sensing a heartbreak. I'm sensing a disappointment of some sort, feeling almost like I need to recover from something that I'm still bleeding about. I still feel so much disappointment, so much sadness, so much pain about this story, this situation, possibly a relationship here, something that didn't go to plan, something that just shattered all of your dreams and hopes. And it almost feels physically difficult, like it took so much of your energy. And there's this feeling of, I need to recover, I need to heal my heart. And this 3 of Swords is just this imagery on this card, like this man, he's crying with blood. Almost like you got physically exhausted and ill of some situation, or maybe connection that took a lot of your energy, a lot of your love and emotions, and broke your heart basically eventually. Very heavy energy here. Purging, that's also what I'm feeling. Purging, getting rid of all of that. Finally not letting yourself get back to that state, like completely destroyed, completely almost like not yourself anymore. Current energy, with this Queen of Swords and Widower, you're slowly but surely getting into the state of discernment, of logical thinking, of rationality, of being much more in your head rather than in your heart, like you used to be before. And it took a lot of your energy, a lot of your maybe even life force. Now you're not trusting the situation anymore. You're not trusting maybe the person that you fell out with, that you stopped your connection with. If this is I'm feeling that this is a relationship, you guys, again. This is a relationship. If it doesn't resonate, then don't watch this video. Don't waste your time, as I always say. Choose another pile or another reading altogether. But now I'm feeling that you are focusing on yourself. You are much more stronger now. You don't give in to pity that somebody tries to lure you in with. If there's someone who's kind of showing that, if that's the person you're dealing with, if they're showing you that, like playing a victim or being all sad and emotional, I don't feel like you fall for this anymore. You don't, you're not so trusting towards this anymore. It's almost like it's done for you, at least in a form that it used to exist in a love relationship or committed relationship. I feel like you are done with it. You don't want to waste your breath on it anymore. With this Queen of Swords, I want to clarify it just in case. You've grown somehow. You became more... there's more self-protection, more guarded energy about you. No bullshit. That's the approach I'm getting from you. What is this Queen of Swords about for pile 3? All of the Swords card. Oh my gosh. We've got the Tower, the Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. No, this is it. It feels like the structure has crumbled. It's not... It was never going to survive. It's not. It's just... It's time for you to take care of yourself. It's time for you to let go of trying to rebuild something that's already destroyed. And it's just... It wasn't built sustainably. It wasn't meant to last from the beginning. Even though it's hard, even though it feels like a unexpected blow, something emotionally difficult to withstand, to watch. It's almost like you need to... how do I explain it? You need to go within yourself, focus on your happiness, and to not feed any more logs into this fire that is burning everything, to not give any more little to not feed this fire, almost like it's going to burn forever if you continue giving it something like wood. Hope I'm making sense, my strange metaphors always. There's the sense of I'm done with this, I don't want to engage in this anymore. I feel like almost like vicious energy I'm getting from you. Warrior-like. And very mentally sharp. Very discerning and calculating now and rational. Ooh. Future energies. We've got the Knight of Swords and Friend. However the situation ended with this person in the past, I feel like there is still communication coming your way. Or you want to communicate. Take it as it resonates with you. You want to clarify a few things. And it feels like maybe you want to still save a friendship here between the two of you. or it's your person who wants to still be friends, at least here. And that's what the conversation is about. Let me see, what is this Knight of Swords about for pile 3? It feels like a message coming your way, or a communication, like a conversation about friendship. There is still love here, I must say. There is still a lot of love here. A lot of passion here, a lot of this romantic side of things. It's still present, it's never going to go anywhere. I feel like you both know it. It's just clear as day. But I feel like now you are much more empowered. So we've got the Lovers, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. You are much more stronger now, you are much more empowered. You love yourself so much more to give this connection, to open up again in this situation, to share your vulnerability, to open up your heart to this person in the way you used to do it. It's almost like you might still be in some sort of communication and some sort of exchange, but it's not going to be as deep. You're not going to be as vulnerable, as soft, as compassionate as you used to be before. With the Two of Swords, it's like, no. Like crossing your hands over your heart space. Yeah, we might still talk as friends, stay in a communication, joke around, maybe exchange news, whatever it is. We might even have passion still. But I'm not going to get into the state of Three of Swords anymore. You are not going to shoot me right in the heart, so I'm bleeding for days, months or years after that. Not happening here. Strong protection, almost like, no way. I'm not going to show you my vulnerability, not going to show you my weaknesses, my sadness, the things that hurt me, my fears. You're not gonna know any of that. We might joke around still, but yeah, coming to that decision. I feel like you come to that decision in your mind, logically. We've got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of this deck, like a clear cut. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story for you. And we've got the Eight of Wands. Still a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of back and forth, very exciting energy, very intense communication, like maybe flirting, but it's not stable. You see how this woman, she's flying away, holding all of those umbrellas, and she's not on the ground. This connection doesn't give you. And also this Queen of Swords at the middle of your deck, she's also flying on the balloon, like an air balloon. And the Knight of Swords, this woman, she's flying on a feather. You are almost like floating away from this, emotionally, mentally. You're not in the middle of this crazy burning situation anymore. You're not bleeding for this anymore, I wanna say, almost. Let's look at your oracle cards now. Pile 3. And we've got this card, breathe. Definitely take a moment for yourself. Where you are at the moment with this Queen of Swords, taking a moment for yourself, taking a breather, pausing, restoring your energies, coming to this quiet state in your mind and your heart, getting into your zen, not letting the situation continue creating the chaos in your mind, in your mind space, this turbulence. No, I feel like you just want peace and calm. Then we've got this card, the Garden and the Gate. Very interesting. It's almost like I was so close, or we were so close. I had the key to this garden, to this future, to this connection, whatever it was. But I feel like you're keeping yourself, like denying yourself this, whatever it is, because it's almost like you don't want this anymore. You are looking at it. Yeah, it's possible if I try, if I go back, if I communicate, if we work on this some more. But I want to stay outside of this, like behind the fence, outside the fence. I don't want to enter it anymore. It possibly brought you a lot of pleasure, a lot of enjoyment, but for some reason I feel you're keeping your distance now. Then we've got this kind of reminder. I do feel like the story is not dying off. This person or whatever the situation is going to come back a few more times. Maybe as a friendship, maybe just as like conversations about the old good times. Good old times. Yeah. Almost like you're not allowed to forget in some way. It feels like a scar. It's already put a scar on your heart with the Three of Swords and Malady. You guys definitely won't forget the story, the situation. It's like a heavy mark on your journey, on your path. But I definitely feel like you're moving to a new beginning, a new chapter in your life. You've got this card, Prosperity Begins. Definitely focusing on yourself, focusing on your money, focusing on your growth. It's like the Ace of Pentacles card. I'm so sorry, you guys. I needed some water because I've been talking for a long time now. So I was saying that a new beginning is coming, something much more stable, much more promising, much more almost like tangible. I feel like you are entering a new chapter in your life, and it feels more positive, more hopeful for you. And then there's this confirmation of new moon eclipse, and it says expect powerful change. Definitely letting go of the pain in the past. Almost like turning to a new route in your life, a new path. And I feel like many of you are sensing it. You are feeling much more free. Also, we've got this card, Crystals and Focus. Yeah, for many of you, I feel like your focus is being put inward on yourself, especially with this Queen of Swords, with the Knight of Swords, on your peace, on your tranquility, on your inner balance, not dispersing your energy out there on other people, on other situations. I need my attention now, more than other people need me. And with these crystals, I feel like many of you might be spiritual people, learning something about spirituality, maybe working with crystals, meditating as well with this card, Breathe. And also we've got this beautiful card, Answered Prayer. I just love to see it in readings. I feel like for many of you it was the prayer to heal, to let go of something that was so painful, so thorny, but you were holding on to it and bleeding at the same time. It's almost like maybe you asked whoever you pray to, God, your angels, your ancestors, your guides, to liberate you, to give you freedom from the story, to give you peace, to give you closure, your own personal closure. Beautiful energy. And I love all of this blue in your spread, in your cards, in your oracle cards, blue and purple colors, like crown chakra and third eye chakra colors, raising up, almost like transcending all of this. Let's get a few more cards for you guys. Pile 3, what messages do your ancestors have for you right now? Okay, we've got this card, Moonlight, and it says travel, romance, potential. Interesting. Maybe this is what this new beginning is about, with this Prosperity Begins, with this Ace of Pentacles energy. You're ready for something new. You're ready to move on. Maybe for some of you to travel, to explore new things, to start something new. Another like blue filled card. Potential, definitely there is more. There is more to you for you to experience. More love, more happiness, more stability and this emotional satisfaction. I want to get more cards. Messages from your ancestors, pile 3. What messages do your ancestors have for you? And we've got this card, message from afar. Exactly what I was feeling, conversation that's coming your way. And it says, message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news. A great outcome for all. I feel like it's almost like a closure that you wanted. Like staying, making peace between you and someone. Like no hurt feelings, clarifying some things. Getting the closure, getting this like final honesty, the truth coming up. Especially if this is the person from your past, someone who hurt you very much, someone who you're closed off from at the moment. There will be some more communication, definitely, like on a friendly note. I feel like something in regards to just wishing good towards each other, for each other, wishing all the best and not breeding any more pain and resentment. I feel like that's where you're headed. Let's get an advice for you, pile 3. Messages from your ancestors. And we've got this card, seek. I'm going to read you the message in it, and it says, the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. Especially if you guys felt lonely, isolated, or felt like you're missing that person who you got separated from, who you may be broken up with, who you moved on from. There's this powerful message here that we are all one, we are always connected to one another. Energetically, when we think of each other, it's not a loss, really, I would say. It's not a loss. It feels more like a liberation, even if sometimes it makes you feel sad and lonely. And at the bottom of this deck we've got this card, be proud. And it says, it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Yeah. Maybe you've been blaming yourself, been quite hard on yourself, focusing on failure or disappointment or difficulties from the past. It's time to pat yourself on the shoulder and say, I'm proud of you, good job, we've been through so much. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity you needed, gave you the answers you were looking for, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.